Hello. Today I'm going to show you guys what social media I chose to set up for my 3D printing business and kind of walk you through what I'm going to do for that social engagement moving forward. I want to preface that, of course, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I said in the last video, it's all a learning aspect at the moment. Everything that is set up currently was me figuring out how it works. So there might not be the best posts. I'm going to be better at it. I'm going to learn more, and same thing with the Etsy store. I have everything set up, but it was more the learning process of how to do things. So now that I know how to do it and how it's set up, I can focus more on making better content, better listings and everything. So I think social media is really important for like these type of businesses, because half of this business is content creation, but half of it is also, the 3D prints that I want to sell. And I think social media is one, free advertising. Of course, the Etsy and like eBay have their own advertising aspects where you can pay a little bit of money to promote your listings. Of course, that's going to do wonders as well. And I still plan to do that. But in addition to that, the free advertising from social media, it just makes sense to throw my name out there as much as I can. More chances for people to click and buy stuff. So that's what I plan to do. But let's get into it. So as you can see here, I have my Etsy store kind of set up. This is the front page that everyone can see. And a couple of things that I want to point out. I have a big banner across here, just kind of not really related to what I'm selling, but it's a temporary banner, but I actually did make this in the background, so that's pretty cool. But maybe I could 3D print that. I don't know. We'll see. A couple other things. I have a name, of course. I don't know if I said that in the first video, but the name of my company that I'm starting, and it's all going to be on all my social media, is called MoPri Creative. And I also have a logo for it too. And I think that's really important to get all that set up early. It just makes it look more official, if that makes sense, and more credible if you have like a name and a logo associated with everything right off the bat. So that's what I have done so far. As you can see, don't judge too hard. I have not taken professional photos yet, or, good looking photos. These listings are more to learn how to put things up on Etsy. And the next step is to make, one, better products, and two, get nice pictures up there. So don't judge too hard, but I have made a sale. So something worked without trying too hard. And I have an admirer apparently, but this is the main page of my Etsy store. But if we go to the shop store over here and go to shop traffic, you can kind of see that I have not many visits, but I've only had 13 visits, but I haven't done any advertising or anything yet. But somehow on December 4th, whatever happened, I had 8 visits. And then I don't know which day I made the sale, but I have made one sale out of those 13 visits. So the conversion rate is pretty high for 15 bucks. So we've started something. And of course, there's advertising. I experimented with Etsy ads starting, these last couple days just to see how it works. I only put $1 in there. Once I get more listings up, I think I'm going to put more into that advertising. And like I said earlier too, the social media is going to play a big part of free advertising, but the more advertising, the better. The more my page can be shown out there, the more chances there are for people to click on them, and the more chances they're going to buy something. So I'm going to experiment with that more later down the line when I have more listings up, more quality listings up, more quality listings. But we can also take a look over here at eBay. This is just some junk I'm selling, not really associated with the 3D printing business, but hey, it's here. I kind of already have a little bit of a base on eBay and a positive rating, but I'm just trying to show that wherever every part of my business is going to have the name and the logo. So you can see the name of the logo there and just the random stuff that I'm selling on eBay. So let's actually go over to my links. So another cool thing about social media is that they have, all my links, or Linktree, whatever you want to call it, all in one place. So there's one link and it takes you to everything that I have set up. So once you click on one of these links, which I'll have on every single part of my social media, you can see my YouTube, Etsy shop, eBay, Instagram, TikTok, and we'll get into all of those later. But let's first start with YouTube. So this is just a link that has everything, my name's on it, logos on it, perfect. So YouTube. of course, the first and most, I don't want to say most important form of social media, but since half my business is content creation, the YouTube is playing a big part into that. As you can see, I have one video up already. Of course, I've watched it myself, but look, I've already have 42 views. I have 3 subscribers. Awesome. Not the best video out there, but everything's a work in progress. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I think that's amazing right there. And of course, I have the link that takes you to here. So apart from YouTube, and I need to change the title to something better, I think. But we're getting there. It's all about learning. Right now, everything is kind of set up just to learn. And now I have to make it good. That'll be the next step. But we can go to, let's start with Instagram. Easy, simple Instagram. Everyone kind of has one these days. I feel like it's a little bit more professional than the other social media platforms that I'm going to show you guys. But everyone needs an Instagram. Every company needs an Instagram. So I have an Instagram set up. Of course, the name of the logo. I posted one thing. You can see I got a couple likes there. It just says a welcome post. Haven't done much with it. I plan to do more with it, but like I said, everything is getting set up at the moment. And then of course my link's there. I set up a TikTok as well. You can see I have one video. Didn't get many views, but I'm not too mad about that just yet. But I have a video up just to learn. So I learned how to do everything like that. And of course I got 1 follower and 1 like, and that's pretty cool. So there's that. The other thing I'm going to do in addition with TikTok is also, I don't know how to find it here, but YouTube Shorts. I feel like YouTube Shorts and TikTok are really similar, and you could say Instagram Reels are also similar, but I'm going to treat YouTube Shorts as more of like a quick rundown version of my videos that I put up, just, short form content, and hopefully that'll get more people to entice watching the longer format video just to see more detail. That's what I'm going to use that for. TikTok is new, and like Instagram stories, I'm probably going to treat very similar, just for like the day to day, and just to try to entice people to click onto the YouTube videos or the shop too as well. I was also thinking earlier before I started this video, a Pinterest possibly as well. I don't know how much that'll work, but since it's a creative thing, I thought Pinterest might be a good idea as well. I will have to add that in farther down the line as well. But right now I'm going to focus on the YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok for sure. Because once I put this YouTube video up, then I can create a story or a YouTube short on the YouTube video, and then vice versa, I can make an Instagram post and a TikTok thing that's really similar to the short as well. Just kind of walk through people how I'm doing stuff. So this might be a little bit shorter of a video, but I wanted to share with you guys what I have done with the social media. I still have a long way to go, obviously. Still learning of all aspects. So now that I have the Etsy store set up and all the social media kind of set up, I can focus on designing. And once I have the designs, and my 3D printer should come in within the week, I can get that built and start printing out prototypes and prints. Of course, I still have my other printer for prototypes as well, but can't wait for the bigger 3D printer to come in. But we will wait on that, and I will update you guys on that. But as of the moment, I still got a lot of designing to do and a lot of better pictures to take. So those are my next 2 things that I'm going to work on. Pictures and designing. But I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully I start pumping out YouTube shorts and posts in the meantime. That's what I plan to do in between these YouTube videos. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, but nevertheless, thank you guys for watching.